What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BMax45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a market analysis for the Digimon TCG, like we try to do every Friday. We're here to bring you card prices, what's going on with the market, what's going on with the meta, what's going up, what's going down, what's good to buy. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things today. We're going to be looking at tournament pricing, what's going on with tournament pricing. You know, it's been a while, so Ultimate Cups, regionals, we've had this stuff for, 4 or 5 months now, and see how that's going, as well as some other tournament stuff that we've had for about over a month, and see where we are for the pricing with that. And then mostly we're going to be focusing in on pre-release for BT22. Cyber Eden is here. Pre-release is upon us, so you can get some of those cards. We are actually going to be getting our boxes today, so we'll be putting up some of those box openings real soon for you guys, as well as we'll probably do some how to build videos within the next week while we spread out those BT22 release box openings. And then after BT22 official release next week, we'll be getting into some deck profiles. But let's get into it. Let's talk about this. Let's see what's going on with those tournament cards, and then look at what's going on with BT22, see where we are for those pre-release prices. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Well, happy Friday, guys, and Shoutmon stuff is looking cheap. For mostly for the Ultimate Cup. Of course, the prize card's always expensive, around here at $500, but it's 28 to 35 bucks for the Shoutmon, the actual participant card. It's finally coming down a bit. Still, market price still like 35, but just the fact that there's listings there for under 30. I think this card probably hits 25 at least. With the last couple Ultimate Cups we have, like I'm going to be in one just this weekend. And then we have the Shoutmon X4, the top 16, sitting around, there's listings sitting around 23 bucks. They say 35, but it's always been lower than the Shoutmon, so seeing that at 23 bucks, that is not surprising to me, honestly, not surprising at all. Then we have our regionals prize cards. That stuff's just cheap. Look, you got $1, $1.50, $3, $2, $4. $4, like it's super cheap, and of course the market price is a little bit higher, but still it's all under 10 bucks. A lot of it under 5. This is like, if you want these cards, now's the time to get them, because we don't have any more regionals now. And all the new regionals are going to be Wave 2 regionals. So this is the time to get those cards here, and same with the Ultimate Cup, because after a while will start to go back up. Now that we're not going to have any events, although there are some more Ultimate, other than the one that I'm doing this weekend, there are some more Ultimate Cups that are going to be happening. Wave 1, I think, just at the beginning of August. I believe there's a few more events before they switch over to the Wave 2 stuff. So, and then we'll be looking at what the prices of that stuff are. We have the special event pack. Everything in the special event pack is pretty cheap. Analog Youth is actually pretty good now at 10 bucks, because this card just holds value. Whereas everything else, Rivals Barrage is like $5, 5 to 10 bucks. Doraemon is like 1 to 3. Metal Greymon's nothing, 1 to 3. I love how Quartzman always keeps more value, especially it's been in like multiple packs. It's like 3 to 5. It was in the last event pack, so it's just funny how it just kind of keeps that value. I don't get it at all. But and then of course Protoforms finally come down. It's under 30 bucks for the super rare Protoform from this event pack, and it was in event pack 7 too, and it was always above 30 to 40. It was above like 35 to $45. We're finally seeing that dip. We're seeing Shadramon dip as well. 30 bucks. It's pretty good for a Shadramon, let alone a foil Shadramon. So I still haven't pulled any, so I'm hoping I get some from my next 4 packs that I'm coming from a regionals. Plus, I'll have 2 packs from the Ultimate Cup. It's like, please pull a Shadramon. Come on, guys. But yeah, so hopefully we get lucky and we hit that. We've been hitting lots of analogs, Quartz mods, and Metal Greymon so far, but we did get Pro Form and a couple rivals, so that wasn't too bad. But and it's going to get even cheaper because we're getting this pack till the end of the year. With the other regionals, they're splashing in one of these packs, as well as the event pack 8, which is kind of weird. So yeah, so it's going to be a while since we have this. A few other tournament things. Regulation Battle Volume 2. We're seeing, again, Shumon is participation, so seeing it at like $2-3 is not uncommon. Market price 4. It's usually a $5 like entry fee, or $5 to $10. So seeing it like very cheap makes sense. Whereas like its counterpart Biomon, like this is a really good card. This was kind of like meh. So seeing this under $1 is understandable. But we have the Bastimon here at $8 to $12, which makes sense. It's just not. It's a nice card, but it's just not doing anything for the game. Whereas the Edamon actually had some value, has some decks that it's quite good in. So this Edamon's pretty good. So I understand why it's actually higher than the Bastimon, even though this is way newer. So yeah. And then the last kind of tournament stuff we have to talk about is the Ultimate Cup, Evolution Cup Volume 1. Of course, again, participation. You see those X antibodies down at $3. But I love it here. Omnimon X winner pack card is less than the Cool Boy from the Evolution Cup, which is your top 4, I believe. I mean, it's kind of similar, top 4 winner, and this is a way more valuable card. Still played in decks compared. You'll never see this get played again, especially with the new Omnimon X antibody. So yeah, that's why you're seeing that dip there. I mean, market price has it up at 22, but I mean we have listings for $11. So I mean, yeah, that tells a lot. And then we get into BT22. Here's the bulk of the video here. We're going to be talking about the card prices here and looking at what's going on with the pre-sale prices. Now, we always kind of preface that it's probably not the best idea to buy the pre-sales. It's always going to be cheaper if you buy singles on release day because things usually go down quite a bit. Now, they might go back up after release day, but the release day is usually the lowest point to start with if you don't have to wait for like tournaments and other things to set the pace. Of course, everyone's thinking with this set, it's going to have a waifu tax, just because there's a lot of busty or pretty girls on cards, and apparently that is just something that drives prices in the market for guys, which is, I don't even understand it. But so there's going to be waifu taxes on all the girl tamers. But we'll see if that's true in just a second here. Of course, we have some of our SP cards that other ones are probably hiding in the back, because that's usually what happens when a new set comes out. They don't like go to the front while the pre-sale prices are going on. But we're seeing here like Errata 200, Nokia 400, 150 for Yuko. And then we get into some of our alternate arts. We're seeing our secret alt art, Kyoku Kuremi, at about 60 to $70, which kind of makes sense for a secret rare starting out. Same with Sayo is about $70. So these are both kind of high, I guess I would say, for secret tamers. I mean, not really. Rena was pretty expensive when she came out, but I really haven't seen I haven't seen too much movement on those going down. We do have things like Mirai up at 10. Most of this stuff, I think, take some water here. I'm getting parched. Mirai usually, I think a lot of the tamers and the alts will start out somewhere in the $59.99, and so I think you've seen this Mirai come down a bit. She's around $45 to $50. Mirai's always been expensive, anyways. Regular Sayo, I even see sitting at about 40 to 50. So Sayo is the more expensive secret so far, because we see here Kayoko is about it's like 40. It's like 37 to 44, so a little bit less. And then we have, of course, Nokia up at 42 to 45. Expected that. Alphamon's been dropping here. I think he was around 50, and now he's around 40 to 45. Naibutmon, 35 to 50. I think that's going to go down a lot more. Level 7s usually do. We also have, what do we got here? Amy Iba, $30, 30, 40. All Fours, 35, 39. This card I think is going to go down a lot because I don't think he's going to get played in the deck. It's all the Tamer support and the line support, which is really good for this deck. Whereas the BT11 guy is the guy. So I think this is going to go down quite a bit. I think this will go down a bit to 33 to 36, maybe like $25. Some of these Tamers will go down quite a bit. Rada is already at 17 to 22. I think he'll be down at like 15. Just because Diaboromon support just never seems to hit the mark. Dynamon 20 to 25. We'll see if this goes down anymore or if it kind of stays in that $20 range. Rena 25 to 20. That's actually really surprising. So we'll see if this stays or if the waifu tax prevails. And then Yugo Kamashiro, $10 already. So obviously people are not super stoked for Eater stuff. Nabutmon regular super rare is 8 to 12. Aranosmon alternate. This is where you get to the ones where some of the supers are actually being priced higher than the alts. Aranosmon's already $10. Chimmy Ken's already like $10, $11, and Dianamon is 8. Regular super Dianamon is like 7 to 10. So it's kind of like the same price here. Arimon's $3 for the super. For the regular one, I didn't see the alternate yet, so it's probably hiding in there. Aranosmon's 5. Yuko's 3. I mean, they're like, you see the market price is still about like 8 to 10, but these are like the selling prices for these supers already. The first box topper we see is like $5 to $8. Onimon, $5 to $8. And then same thing, you're going with the Tamers here, the same kind of trend here. Familiar token. Oh, there you go. Familiar token, $5. And then you get the booster pack. Same with that. Most of the supers are coming in there at under $5. Even Alphamon under $5. Wow, geesh. Everything's super cheap. The rare Mirai is as much as a super Alphamon. That is just disgusting. Then you got your other box toppers here. They're all like $2 or $3. And then you're pretty much out. That's just all your rares. Of course, like there's going to be stuff hidden in there because, like I said, they always Sangomon box topper. Wow, that's cheap. Like not under $2. So there's a lot of stuff that's already pretty cheap. Honestly, it's just surprising here. But like they always hide some of the stuff in the back to begin with because it doesn't want to pop to the front. So where I'm missing probably some of the alternates and some of the not as well as some of the special low pull rates. So we'll see if they're in there. This is all just the commons and stuff like that. Wow. Yeah. They're right at the back there. Where are you? Okay. So here we go. We have Arimon alternate, $35, 15 for Akemi Sudao, $20 for regular Yuko Kamashiro. Oh no, this is this isn't the special pull rate. Thought it was for some reason. $11 for Leopardmon, and Ri Kashibe is $20. I think she'll definitely go down. Amy Iba, $400. Wow, geez. And about $350 for Kyoko Karemi. So right now, these two are the ones to pull. That Nokia gets you the big bang for your buck. Yugo's $219, still not bad. So we'll see if these prices hold. I think they're going to come down again a bunch. The only thing we haven't really looked at here is the pre-release, which doesn't look like the pre-release cards are up yet. Probably not because the technically release was officially pre-release, or the release event was officially yesterday. So there's probably not. They haven't loaded all those cards onto the market yet, but we'll look at them when they do. So we are seeing, that there's some good low pull rates still. A lot of things are trending down quite fast, actually. The ones, of course, are the waifu cards. like the tamers are keeping a lot of value, where the girl tamers anyways, whereas the guy tamers are just absolutely worth nothing now. And there's a few Digimon cards that are worth some money, but mostly most stuff is trending down really fast. So we'll see where we are in a week when we actually hit release, because we'll be looking at these prices again and seeing where we are from pre-release to release. Again, avoid the pre-sales. Unless you're getting booster boxes, you can get a good deal on something you think that might be going up. Like I said, those waifu cards. It's just crazy what happens with stuff like this, and it really defies the natural trend of the market a lot of the times. But keep an eye out for good deals. Other than that, avoid pre-sales. Wait till the release day, I would say, is the best target. As always, we're gonna be opening boxes, so I hope you guys will check in with us for that, and hope you guys enjoy. I hope this was good information for you guys. That's all the time we have to look at the market analysis. Tournament cards are really cheap, so that's what I would focus on buying right now if you're looking for stuff or looking for stuff for your collection. And we'll settle into BT22 real soon, and hopefully we'll be able to get what we're looking for. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.